Another Ice Age run with Standard Gene for 10 health, as it's the easiest value you can get as, in my opinion, for someone who hasn't yet completed their first Ice Age run. Having 10 extra health means you can have a bit more time to stabilize your character early from the environment and from Bewares, which are two of the problems that you need to solve early on. I'm going to take 8 HP. I'm going to go from 47 to 57. That's going to buy me more time. I'm actually not going to touch the health food yet, because I'm already at full health. So I'm going to leave it for now. I'll take the fizz damage, because it helps me kill the Bewares that are inevitably coming to me. Alright, I've saved that health food long enough, I'll eat it now. And we're back up to full. Again, I'm going to take more mass for health and damage, which helps me kill Bewares. And here comes a swarm. Stay calm. Try and hit multiple bees per attack, if possible. If you're forced to trade hits, you want to trade hits with as many of them, hitting as many of them as possible. And here comes some more bees, but luckily they have more damage and HP. We'll take it and be thankful for our blessings. Again, if I'm forced to take hits, I would prefer to trade by hitting multiple bees at the same time. So we're going to eat this food as fast as we can here to level up. I am getting low on health, and I don't have a regen yet. I'm going to actually reroll here to try and find something. I'm going to take Chain Roach. It doesn't necessarily solve the problem that I'm having directly, but it does allow me to be efficient with my time. I can migrate and dodge damage while carrying my valuable food. And time is partially what's killing me because I take damage over time from the cold. And, just like that, we get Cold Res HP. Again, hitting as many of them per attack as I can. If I have to take the trades, I want to make those trades as beneficial as possible to me. And another sub-fat. That's very lucky. Alright, so as we enter the night, the cold damage still does 3 damage to you every time it happens, but it happens more frequently at night. I still don't have any regeneration, but I have a good amount of cold res, so I'm gonna 30% of the time I'm gonna reduce the damage when cold does damage to me, but I still have regen. So I'm gonna try and reroll for somehow. Well, I'll take it. We were hoping for some regen or something, but I will absolutely take another upgrade. Of course, I'm not going to be able to get it again. I've now leveled it up to the maximum level. I still don't have a weapon, and we're getting closer to the boss fight. I have a decent amount of fizz damage, so I'm okay taking more fizz damage here. If I have to fight with my bear blob hands, then I will. All the while, I need to keep migrating to find more food. And the best way to find food at this point is to find fights and take fights. I'm deliberately not going to take antlers here because I already did an antlers run. I'm going to take more muscle tissue. Normally you just take antlers. That would solve your damage for the boss. I'm going to go hunt this elite. Hopefully it's something I can kill easily. It's a giant bee rare. I'll have to be careful, as he does a lot of damage. And as we go into the next boss fight, it is the bull. And you know what? I will become a bull as well. We'll play horns. Now, something fun with horns here is every time you click it, it gives you a little boost forward. It's like a mini dash. You can use it to help get around faster. Just something, just a small tip, but every tip helps on Ice Age. Every little advantage you can get is gonna go a long way. I like to keep a tree nearby, just in case you can crash the grab door into a wall. And he's dealt with. Now, legs is good, but I have genetics to re-roll, so I'm actually going to re-roll, hopefully into Slither, and we get Slither. This is, in my opinion, probably the best branching evolution you can get on Ice World because of the slide that it unlocks for you. So I'm very comfortable with my damage, so I'm going to continue to focus on solving the cold and building my defenses up. As we step into the second day, the best source of food and XP is going to come from hunting, so that's what I want to be doing right now. Of course, I'll check out points of interest if I come across them. Pick up whatever random fruit falls on the ground. And there's some of that regen to help with the cold. So something we're going to notice right now is that these bees are not going to attack me anymore. They don't want to attack me. And it's because, again, we are scary, we're imposing. Lower level enemies don't dare to attack me anymore. We're gonna get an ally, and lucky it's an upgraded bee. I'm gonna keep him. Guess he doesn't. Ooh! Just take a screenshot of that rare alpha bee. That's really cool. And then I'm gonna kill him because I want to feel this experience. It's genetics. And let's eat our prize. Yum yum. I'm gonna upgrade my muscle tissue. Why not? More damage is in the bag. The more things I can one-shot, the safer I'll be. Plus, killing bosses faster is not a bad thing. The longer a boss fight takes, the more damage I will take from the environment over time, and the more likely I'm going to make mistakes and get damaged by the boss. And I'm going to take more regenerative tissue. With 45 cold res and 4 regeneration, I'm pretty much comfortable from the cold, even at night. With how efficient I can kill enemies, whatever I can't mitigate, I can heal up very quickly through health food. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to take more of it when it's handed to me. I'm going to keep the cat. I like him. He'll go do some damage for me. Of course, I'm not really going to be grabbing a lot of these basic foods anymore because they're just not that efficient for the time spent. I'd rather hunt for higher quality food. And I'm going to take 5 mutagen points because I like to have 10 in the back pocket for when I level up, just in case I have a good evolution to upgrade. For instance, Carapace. I will upgrade that to legendary and take it for the extra plating and damage resistance. And I'm continuing to migrate to look for higher quality food and to look for hunts. Of course, I have to be careful of how I hunt. Horns are very good, but they do put you head first into danger when you use it, so... I don't hate taking Jaws here just for the feeding speed, so I'm just gonna take it. And I'm actually gonna increase my damage here, so I can one-shot base enemies. Again, the more enemies I can one-shot, the safer overall I will be. I'm okay to take the purple max level. I'll never get a gold one if I take it, but I'm okay with just taking it as it's. I'll take more damage. Go into the next boss fight. I would like to kill him as quickly as possible, so that there is less opportunity for me to take damage from him. So I'm not going to pick up that gold food right away, because in a pinch I can grab it to level up and get my 13 plating back as a quick heal. I'm going to take Revenge. I always take Revenge as a big body, because during boss fights, because I'm so large, I'm bound to take damage during the fight, which will just increase my damage. Now, I think I'm just going to take Wings here, because, again, I didn't check what the third boss is before I picked up the fruit, so I'm just going to click it, and it turns out it is the water boss, so Wings would have been the right call anyway. As we go into the third day, the only concerns I have is keeping up my level to make this final boss fight as comfortable as possible. So I'm going to continue to keep up hunting elites and higher value enemies for better food and mutagen drops. All the while staying as safe as I can be, because, you know, a cat or a beware, you know, can end your run very quickly if you aren't playing safe, playing careful. I'm just gonna get more feeding speed. Part of the problem I'm having now is that I can't eat all the food fast enough, so feeding speed will just help keep up my pace. And of course, I'm still sort of just only focusing on high value food right now, skipping most of everything else. Which is just a choice on my part. You could eat all the food you want. I just feel like you get more value over just picking up the higher tier food and moving on. I'll take Gold Revenge for the final boss fight. We want to end the fight as quickly as possible. So I see the gold stars on the edge of the map. I am going to go after those. I'm not going to chase that one, he's faster than me. Cats are very scary, they do a lot of damage, and you run through. Same with gas. Pay attention to beware, gas will kill you. Especially because it goes through your plating. And I have a lot of plating right now. 40 plating. And I get 90% of it as extra damage to my hit. It's a lot of damage. It's about 38 damage. 38, 39 damage. As long as my plating is active. If I take hits and it gets decreased, I'll lose the damage bonus until I level up again. So ideally I would like to go into the boss fight with full plating. We're about to go into the final boss fight. I'm just gonna take spines because I plan on just tanking hits and trading anyway. At 30% return damage is the most value I'm gonna get. I could have rerolled a few times, but it doesn't really matter. I'm plenty strong as it is. And there we go. Nice and clean.